Hello. How exciting. This is my first vlog. What is a vlog, you might say? Oh my goodness. It is actually a video blog. So you can access both the transcript and, well, not necessarily the transcript, but you can actually access the written blog on my blog page, and I will also be uploading this video as well. So I'm excited to do my first blog. I've been talking about that for a really long time, so welcome. This one is burnout, rest and relaxation. Now, I've had to really get a big lesson in that. So one of the big things, I'm just going to kick it off with exactly the words that are in the blog. So bear with me because this is new to me as well. Who would have known 3 weeks would turn into 6 weeks of self-care? Yep, I did that and I deserved every second of it. In my last blog, I shared my story of almost hitting burnout. I was so grateful to all of you who sent me the love. Thank you so much. I sure have to learn this is no good for me. I sure have learned that this is no good for me. And will not let this happen again. If you're on this journey, I want you to ask yourself, what self-care or self-development do I need to do to get back on track to avoid burnout? And that is real. It really is. And we so often don't take it, we don't take it seriously, and we really should. I shared how I needed to take some time out for me. Well, just to expand on that, here's what I learned. My cup was getting really empty and I needed to fill it. It was time for me to do my own self-care. I had become a little bit slack with it. And so I just took the time for me. It was really time, and I absolutely knew that I needed to fill my cup again. And as I always tell everybody out there, it's an inside job, and I did take responsibility for me. I gave myself a bit of a serve after 3 cold sores, especially one. It looked, oh my goodness. And when I looked it up in the secret language of the body book, okay, Sharon, I said, you need to really walk your talk again. So I did. I've not only shown up for me, but I've slowed down. And I can start to show up again for everybody. I didn't stop completely. Sometimes it felt like it. I just allowed myself to be in the moment. One very important lesson I realized was I had to let go. And I had to so I'd let slip my self-care. Every single day, I now sit in the now. Oh boy, and it was a lot. I really had to take it on. I began to learn I had lost touch with the most important person I need to be connected with, my inner compass, my best friend, my inner child, me. I was reminded there was one person you must make peace with. You must love and nurture, because you will never, ever be able to get away. You can never get away from yourself, because that person is you. So what happened to me? I wouldn't say I was burnt out, but I was damn close. And thankfully, these days I'm passionate about self-care and for myself and others. I was able to recognize it was time to pull up stumps, grab a cuppa, and take some pretty serious me time. What was supposed to be a mini break had become a life reset. One I will never forget, connecting deep within my inner being. hanging with my bestie and my inner child. That was me. And what a blast we had. No self-judgment, no self-sabotage. Even I was surprised at myself. There may have been just a wee bit in there, but I don't really remember it. I have been so kind and loving to myself since that time. I think I even shocked me as I took back control and threw the thought of burnout to the curb. I'm really surprised by how quick time flew by. And sadly, I cannot remember ever taking this kind of time for me. I will be forever grateful for doings, my doings. No, I've read that wrong. Sorry. I will be forever grateful for your support in me as I am here to support you. And as we know, human doings allow us to quickly tell ourselves no. It was time for me to get back to a human being. I hear so many of you saying, oh my God, Sharon, I could never get that much me time. I'm not saying you need to. You just need to do something small every day. I took this much time because I am very grateful that I could, and because I really needed it. Now I just take little steps every day. The 66 days of self-care on TikTok and the 100 days on the other social platforms are a great way for you to kickstart your journey and to help enjoy a mindset change. You can now actually register and grab the 100 days of gratitude on my website for free. You'll get an email into your inbox every day. It'll be a little bit of blurb about what the title is, and it'll also give you an activity and an affirmation. It's really worth connecting with. And 100 days, you'll be surprised how wonderful you'll feel after that. It's about changing your mindset. Continuing with the blog. My biggest transformation was I had forgotten to be present, always worrying about the next instead of just being present in the moment. My favourite part, reconnecting to my inner being, and my universal messages have been brilliant. You do not have to do what I've done for self-care. It's the little things each day. I'm still doing my self-care every day. My lemon water, my movement, every day I try to move. And I don't always achieve it, but I do try. I would make myself get up from the computer and walk around. Now I'm enjoying my regular walks, and I've promised myself to keep them up now that I'm home and continue into the future. And that doesn't always happen, but I try. How funny, me taking this break had so many questions. So many people were questioning my relationship with my hubby. It's crazy, I know. They actually thought I'd left him or he'd left me or whatever. My heart swelled up when I heard him telling somebody, no, she has looked after us for over 30 years. She deserves this break, and I'm certainly not taking it from her. His statement confirmed I needed to do this for me, even though it was really out of character for me. And I'm sure many of you too, but why? Yes, I miss my loved ones. And they've missed me. My granddaughter was growing so fast, and I was missing out on that. My crazy puppies, they cried with excitement when I got home. Oh my goodness, I feel so guilty every time I go away anyway, but to leave them for 6 weeks. I loved being back at home, and I love being back at home. I'm away again at the moment as I'm recording this blog. But when I wrote this blog, I was actually back at home. And I said, that before all my travel starts, I'm reflecting on my time for me, and I just feel so damn grateful to do this. Well, I've taken that time and I really have reflected on my time for me. Lots have happened, but I'll continue that in other blogs. It was scary. And don't worry, at times I question me why. Because we've always been taught to serve others first. Well, from someone who has played full out, I encourage you to ramp up your self-care because many of us have been going through a challenging time. And the only way to get through it is to listen to your body. Hear your soul and take the time, even if it's just a toilet stop. I can't stress the toilet stop enough. Stop. Do the things that bring you joy. Allow yourself to breathe. And allow yourself to connect to your soul, your authentic self. Breathing is wonderful, relaxing, calming, stress relief, and so much more. And I just say to people all the time, if you can't get away, go and sit on the toilet and take 6 deep, deep breaths and then taking it out and letting it go. Back to my blog. I embrace my precious time, my space, my energy, my mess. But would I swap my life for it forever? No, thanks. I am so grateful for my incredible husband, my beautiful family, and my wonderful life. We choose the good in our life to focus on, and we can change our story any day. I got home, and yes, I was really excited. And my beautiful family were grateful that I reconnected and recharged. They were ready for me to be back and being present in their life. But they also respected that I put myself first, allowing me to be the best version of myself. I have 2 girls, 2 young women actually, and it's important that I actually lead by example for them. It's important I give them the okay to take time out for them when they need that time for them. So here are some of my reset tips that I want to share with you. Please, please be kind to yourself. Meet your own needs first. That's not selfish. But if you do, you can give this to others to be the best version of you. Fall in love with your best friend. That's you and your inner child. These 2 are always going to be with you, regardless of what happens in your life. It doesn't matter where you go, who you're with, how things change. When you learn to connect deeper to them, you'll never, ever, ever, ever feel alone. So much love's coming your way, my beautiful soul. You deserve the very best for you. We all have so much going on. The energy's really interesting. So I ask you to please take care of you. Fill your cup first. To help you, we are always developing new freebies or paid products for your self-development. So I please encourage you to jump on, grab them, and look after you. You deserve that. It's better to have the version of you that has a full cup than the version of you that's totally exhausted or burned out. One, it's unhealthy for you. And two, it doesn't let you to be the best person you can be. So pop over to our website, grab our freebies, and who knows what other tools you might find. Sending you so much love, huge hugs, take care, be kind, and bye for now.